Thank you very much for coming along today. I think you all have not had a time to go out with our visiting scholars yet. But before we start, I'd like to acknowledge that in the way that we often do when guests are here, that we're meeting here on Arakia country, and we pay our respects to traditional elders past, present, and to future elders who are going to be a really important part of our education system. I hope you've enjoyed your 3 weeks here, and I hope you've worked really hard. The first, and then I hope you've worked really hard. This is going to be a very interesting event today. I think Ruth is going to be recording it, but no pressure. You shouldn't let that make you nervous. We've got an illustrious panel lined up in front of us. So Professor Greg Shaw, who's looking very illustrious. Dr. Yoshi Budd, looking exceedingly illustrious. Dr. John Mason, super illustrious. Linda Marnie, perfectly illustrious. And the illustrious, fabulous Gary Fry. They've got a rather unusual system of records here. I think, John, that's
okay.
Okay, that's okay.
It's pretty good, actually.
I've often said to people, okay means you go to the next stage, you pass. So okay is great in my book. John, what's the next one? That's good. And the next grade is
Very good.
very good.
Hernham. Oh, Dingham.
Ting Hao. And the next one is super fabulous, super illustriously fabulous. So I gather that you've got 5 minutes or so to give your presentations.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. And who's the timekeeper?
I will be.
Gretchen's the timekeeper. So I'm very sorry that I can't hear your presentations, but we're going to have a little practice run through of how the scoring system goes. So I'm going to invite the illustrious panel to assess my presentation today. And they will hold up their grade of my presentation to introduce you.
This is like this, isn't it?
I actually think this is the appropriate one. Okay, so at the end of your presentation, John, I'm not so sure. Gary hasn't even put anything up.
Oh.
So that's the one that I like. So at the end of your panel, you will all see what your presentation has resonated with the illustrious panel. But I'd like to take this chance to say thank you very much for coming to visit us. I also want to thank Gretchen because this has been a supreme effort to get you here. We've been waiting almost 9 months, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah, about
from last year.
We knew that you were coming here. And we've also got our visiting scholar Mary, and we've been waiting a bit longer even for Mary to come. So it's been great to have you here. So I hope you've enjoyed your time here. And I hope that this presentation isn't a pressure presentation, but I hope it gives you a chance to think about the things that you've enjoyed and the things that you've learned since you've been here. So thank you very much. Have a good afternoon. I'll hand you over to the panel, and Greg will do the end business of closing up. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue. Okay, so I will be the timekeeper. So I'll use beep, beep, beep. I'll let you know. When it comes to 5 minutes, just around 5 minutes, I'll just like flashing like this. Means you have to hurry up, 5 minutes. Okay? Be kind.
Of course.
Okay. So, who would like to be the first? Only you. Okay. Your turn. Just give me 1 second. I'll just time up. You got 15 minutes.
Thank you, Gretchen. Good afternoon, my respected teachers. I'm Emma, and today I feel very honored to be here to make a report for everyone. And thanks for your coming. Then I will start. Yeah, my topic is open the door to the world. Yes, this exchange trip opened the gateway for me to the world. Then I will talk about these 6 aspects. First of all, why I'm here? Why I come to the Charles Darwin University? Yes, the cooperation. Because the cooperation between the Charles Darwin University and the Hefei Normal University. So I come. And another reason is that the CDU is the #1 university in the Northern Territory, Territory, Australia. The CDU is one of the top 2% of universities in the world.
Yes!
Yeah. So I come here. So I hope I can to learn some advanced educational concepts, some advanced research methods, and I hope to understand the status of the education in Australia. And the most I hope is that I can to learn about how to teach chemistry here. Yeah, you know my major is chemistry education. When I first day come here, I feel everything is fresh. The blue sky, yeah, the coconut trees, the roads, the house is so big. So, and the people is all of this are different from ours. So I feel very fresh. I'm interested in stay here. I feel very happy and with immense excitement, I enter a study. Yeah, focus on learning is my first week. The first week of concentrated study greatly improved my English. I constantly listening, understanding, and get your points. Yeah. I often have a discussion with our classmates and you. I remember clearly the third day, yeah, I come here the third day in my study. I began to ask questions to you. Yeah, good job, I think. Yeah. During the study week, I got a lot of knowledge, like how to do research, how to determine the research topic, how to research database, how to write abstracts. It's very important in our thesis, in our article. Yeah. And how to design a lot of about what is ontology, what is the distance learning, what is the e-learning, what is the global learning. You know, the globalization is a big issue. Yeah, we all know that, including the territory, economic, education, and culture, and so on. So I can't have a complete. Sorry, I think it's very cute. I love it picture. Yeah. So we all know that globalization is a big issue. So I can't have a comprehensive about what's the meaning of this. So more accurately, not in 3 weeks, more accurately, just the 3 class. After 3 class, I can't have a comprehensive about the globalization, in other words, the global learning. Yeah. We have a lot of interesting and meaningful lessons, which has opened the horizon, yeah, the horizon of my life and my future study and my research. Yeah. So these lessons give me some different ideas to my research. So more picture. I love this picture. So I want to show it. Okay. What the most touched me was the visit to the local schools. We visited 5 schools, about 4 primary school and 1 middle school. Yeah. It's interesting and we enjoy it. Each school has their own unique characters. Whatever they focus on exercise or sports, artistic culture, and ability or training, their common aim or purpose is to build, is to have to healthy children, to make children become healthy adults. Yeah. So I'm very interested in science. You know, my major is chemistry. So the science class, we participate in Wagama school. Impressed me very much. So I will share my feelings with you. The lesson is teaching students to distinguish the living thing and the non-living thing. So according to the country's curriculum, generally speaking, in our country, our teachers will find some materials to showcase, to teach students how to identify, but not let them do themselves. Just the teacher shows them how to identify. Yeah. However, the teacher here provide class. I'm sorry. Yeah, the teacher offered a plastic cup and a magnified glass. Yeah. You can see in the picture. To enable students to go explore the campus and to find the living thing and the non-living thing. Then I saw the children very seriously, very serious looking beings in the grass. You can see in the picture. When they found an ant, you see, when they found an ant, they will use their cap to cover. And if in the flower, you know the ant is in the flower, so the kids will come and fly. Yeah, it lie on the floor. Yeah, I think this refresh my understanding of science class. You know, we all sit in the chairs and the teacher said blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Good example.
Thank you. There's other photo to show. Yeah, this girl and boy observe ants. They are very happy to do that. So it's an interesting class. Help students to construct their learning about the ants. Because by doing, they can learn. By listening, they maybe have not good. Yeah. And then they will write down their report with a line on the floor. It's also interesting to me. When I saw it, I can't imagine. In fact, you see, the line on the floor. The teacher is look after the. Yeah. This boy is very very cute. Yeah. He was sitting in the stand and finished his report. He's drawing the ants he observed. Yeah. When the children finish, they will show their work to our visitors. You know, when we come to their school, we are foreigner. We are foreigner to here. So I think they like us. So when they finish, they come over to show their report to us. Yeah, it's great. I will show the picture of their report, their homework. Yeah, look, this boy is a boy. A boy sits on the rock. Sit on the rock. It's very sweet and very handsome. Yeah. Look at the picture. My photo is not clear, but we can imagine. Yeah, they observe the ants, their mouth, their eyes, their head, their body, their legs, and their tail. Yeah, so very clearly, and they mark it out. Where is the mouth? Oh, there. Where is the eyes? Oh, there. Where is the legs? Oh, there. They all mark it out. Yeah, we didn't have this report in our country. So I think this is very meaningful. Yeah, to students exploring ability of letters study. Yeah, and there's another boy. He's very so cute. You look, she's very shy. Yeah, and I have a deep impression with her is because she's very cute. Because she may have a coat, okay? She may have a coat, and when he reporting, he rub his nose and secretly and shy to put in his pockets. But we see it clearly, so it amused us all. And here is the homework. He can write down the water's formula for the chemical bonds and bonds angles. Yeah, this reminds me of Dewey's pragmatism and Piaget's constructivism. You know, we're familiar with Dewey because he has a Chinese student named Tao Xinzhi. Our school is marked maybe by her, even I have a deep relation. I saw this statue in Chinese garden, so we take a photo. Yeah, the significance. For me, these 3 weeks, I gained a lot of knowledge, have experience, but the deep significance is I have the to choose from all of you, my respected teachers. From your experience, I know how to be a good teacher, just kindly to the children and help them succeed. And lifelong learning is whenever we are old, we keep on learning. It's important to us. Yeah? I'm sorry, the voice is so loud. Maybe I can.
Oh, that's good.
It's good?
Very
Okay.
Very good.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Yeah, thanks for listening, and thanks for all the teachers teaching us. Thank you. Special thanks to Dr. Greg and Dr. Gretchen. Yeah, Dr. Greg took us to the wildlife park. It's too long, it's too far, so you may be tired, but you continue with us all the day. I feel very thanks to you, yeah, Dr. Gretchen. It's our family. You make me no longer feel alone. I love you very much. And thank you, Yash. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Len. Thank you, Mr. Wang. And thank you. And best wishes to all of us. And at the same time, welcome you to China. Thank you.
Any comment?
Sing how? Very good.
Any comment?
Do you want to comment as well?
Well, no, I'm just asking, do you have any comment?
Excellent. Confident,
Yeah.
clear, well organised, structured, great observations of student learning, great observations about your own learning, some good linkage back into theory. Could have expanded that a little bit. Very entertaining and enjoyable. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, how are you? Thank you,
Thank
very
you.
well done, thank you. 汪家伟，张家伟。I should let you say some Cherry instead of 张家伟。
Okay, I feel some nervous. Distinguished teachers, good afternoon. My name is Cherry. It is a great honor for me to have this opportunity to go to Charles Darwin University of Australia for a 3-week exchange. We have experienced 2 days to fly. Come to this magical new land in Australia on July 23. What gives me a deep experience in the harmonious relationship among the environment, society, and nature. Whenever people stand at the urban crossing, visitors will stop and wait patiently for passengers to pass firstly. The trees, flowers, and the working birds could sing everywhere, as well as cloudless sky and fresh air. At this moment, I saw the Australian people's respect for life. For 3 weeks, not only did I see the difference between Chinese and the foreign class, also learned a lot of knowledge. The first week, we attended my internal lectures of postgraduate level, acquired professional knowledge. At some times, I also learned how to search and use resources in libraries and note searching, tips and tricks for searching in the literature and so on. We also visited the campus, whose building are according to the color classification. Every day we were having classes in orange too. Aboriginal works of art are hung on the walls of the corridors. The work is full of many ideas, unique style. As an art student, I enjoy them very much. There is a Chinese style garden on campus. Inside here has a small bridge, stream, and the statue of Confucius and Tao Xingzhi. The most exciting thing is that it has a swimming pool in the International House Darwin, and the water is clean. I like swimming, so I enjoy the life here very much. This week, we meet the people of my hometown. The leader of Hefei Normal University came to visit Darwin University, which made us feel very excited. On this weekend, we went to the Darwin Central, visit the museum and art gallery of Northern Territory, appreciate the sunset of the Mindo Beach, and gone to the Sunset Market. The first week of exchange life was very rich and colorful. We all liked it very much. Next 2 months, we mainly went to the local primary and the middle school. We have visited 4 primary schools and a junior high school in total. Each school has its own style. For instance, Wagaman Primary School pays attention to the children's art training. Neglect the primary school's focus on the developing of sports. The schools usually implemented small class teaching, with the class size control in the 25 students around. School education is compulsory between the age of 6 and 16, year 10 to year 9 or 10, year 1 to year 9 or 10. Their schools do more than just teach students academic knowledge. Then they prepare them for life, including developing communication skills, self-discipline, and respect for themselves, their peers, and their works. Schools offer a broad curriculum includes the key learning areas: English, mathematics, study of society and the environment, science, arts, languages, technology, healthy and physical education. They also believe strongly in the benefit of a rounded education, including the teamwork, self-expression, and personal development that belong to outside of classroom. Students will enjoy this diverse learning environment. In this environment, they can enrich themselves and gain the professional knowledge. At the same time, they could cultivate learning skills and wonderful personal quality so that adapt to this changing world after orders. The education methods are very difficult between China and Darwin. In Darwin, every classroom teachers teach many different subjects. But in China, one teacher only teaches one subject. So we have English teachers, math teachers, something like that. Because every teacher likes